Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm the Marketing Nomad. Now unfortunately, I'm in between houses and I'm unable to show my face today. In case you missed me, here's a picture of me and a wallaby. So cute, am I right guys? Okay, so now today's video is going to be slightly different. I actually have been wanting to do a video on the basics of Canva. And many of you have requested for a video on how to create a really cool looking LinkedIn cover photo. So I decided to merge both of them into this and kind of teach you guys the basics of Canva. So let's get right down to business. Now I'm on canva.com. Just as a disclaimer, I do want to tell you that I have the pro version, which is about $10 a month. But if you are using Canva for your basic needs and for your personal use, you do not need the pro version. I just need it because of my work, but you guys don't. Now Canva, for those of you who don't know, is a great platform for you to design anything you want, from resumes to Facebook covers to even just designing your LinkedIn posts. Okay, so now let's go start designing a LinkedIn cover photo. Now what I actually want you to understand from this video is my thought process when I'm creating anything for LinkedIn, or just basically my entire designing mindset. And I hope that you guys will be able to learn from this. Now, even though that there are templates available, there are a few tips that I'm going to give you to make sure that your design looks aesthetically pleasing and you're not just putting in random photos into the templates and it's not going to look crappy. So let's start with this. So first, what you can do is you can either type it over here or you can type it in here. Now, if you actually just type in LinkedIn, you get LinkedIn banner right over here with the dimensions. Now, in my experience, this dimension is not really as effective, I would say. So I tend to just do my own custom dimensions. I've already put it in here. It's 1584, 396, and I do it in pixels. So let's create the design. So it comes on to a new page, and right off the bat, because of the design that you've chosen, you get actually a number of templates on the side. Now, many of these are free and you can just kind of change each and every part of it, which I'm going to show you today. So let's take something that I would like to use. Okay, this looks nice. So let's take this for today. Now, each of these are actually customizable. I can change the picture, I can change each of these words, can change the font size, I can even change the background. Now let's start with the picture. Now over here, I would ideally click the picture so that it realizes that I want to change the picture. So I'm in the photos, and this is something that I recently used, but what you can do is type in computer. If you guys are not sure what to put in your cover photos, I've actually mentioned it in this video of mine, so be sure to check that out. You have different ideas for photos. At the end of this tutorial, I do have a couple of designs that I have made personally that you guys can check out and copy to kind of customize it to your own needs. So you have computer and you have a couple of free ones. The ones that cost you will have a $sign or will say pro at the bottom. So these are free. A couple of them are free. They're really good ones. And just so that you guys know, there are a couple of free photos that you guys can use. Money, business, computer, house, water. There's so many different things that you guys can use. Coffee. If you guys are looking for your Instagram photos as well, we'll just divert a bit, but like if you guys want to put in your happy Monday thoughts or something like that, you guys can actually use these free templates. So they're pretty cool. So now for now, I'm just gonna go for the one that I recently used. Now if I just click this photo, it's just gonna come wherever it wants to, but I want it to actually come to this exact spot. I can just move it and kind of drag into this spot and it auto-populates. Now another designing tip that I do have for you is whenever you're putting in a picture with your design, try to kind of put your background to be one of the colors in the picture. Now for me, this color really pops up. And if I want to choose the background, now one of the things about Canva that's not yet come in is that it doesn't have the dropper yet. So I can't really just choose that and then make it populate over here. Now what I do is I actually take a screenshot of just that. So it comes over here, I go to my PowerPoint, and then I just drag and drop that picture in there. So this picture is pretty cool, so I've made it a little bigger. Now I put in a text box and I try to change the font of that. So now there's a dropper right over here and I get the exact hex code for it. So I copy that hex code and I go back to the background, change it, and I put in the hex code. Now you guys can see the color is almost the same. Okay, let me fast forward through this so that you guys can kind of understand what I'm doing at the same time you're not bored. All in or all out, there is no in between. So this could be a great example for what you do. I hope you guys took the way that I put the dropper so that you get the exact background. You can even try to take this gray. So this one looks good, and you guys can put in quotes that you like and something that you believe in, or it could be something that one of your industry leaders actually just put across. So that would be a great example for you guys to do as well. So here I have a couple of design tips for you. You can pause this video and take a look at them as well. So this is the first example that I do have for you. Since she is a freelancer and us freelancers are a little bit passionate about the fact that we are creating the life we want, I decided to put that in as a quote and something that represents freelancing as well. Now, this friend of mine actually has an MBA degree and he is a very business-oriented person. Judging by his personality, I decided to go for a cover photo that was extremely simple and straight to the point. Now, he's also lived in Australia for a little while, and I decided that this cover photo also is another great idea that he could use. So if you guys are particularly fond of a city that you're living in, or you are in your job hunt phase and you are looking for companies in that same city, then this would be a great idea for you to use as your cover photo. Now, this friend of mine, I've actually known him since I think I was 16. Now, he is ex-Microsoft, which is why I decided to take a quote by Bill Gates. And he's got a sense of humor as well. So I decided to combine both of them and create this cover photo for him. Now, I know that you guys can see a black border around it, but that's just for me to tell you that that's the dimensions. You guys don't have to put it. So even a clear background with just a quote actually makes your profile stand out. Remember, guys, you are putting yourself out there, so make sure that your personality shines through whatever you are designing. Now, these are 5 other examples that I have designed for you just so that you can kind of draw inspiration from them. Feel free to be creative. Remember, guys, don't overcomplicate it. Simple is actually going to make your profile stand right out. Now, if you guys have designed your cover photo based off of my video, feel free to take a screenshot of it, put it in your Instagram story, and tag my Instagram profile, themarketingnomad. I would be so happy to see all of them. All right, guys, until my next video. Bye-bye.